na te ti abomo ne adwen sɛ di ne bɛyɛ a yɛbɛyi ɔman afiri ɔhaw kwadenda ɛbrɛ na amane hunu a nana akufado ne ba omea de akɔhyɛ mu na sɛ yɛ a nipa yɛka mo ho a yɛbɛtumi ato adwen ayɛ saa de mu de court any police when I tataya. Now then a mopese transit the Casa Nase Mopese Jai Omano Mwa. Share yes, it can be mammy can be a membo. Yen can't say can amount for Catabusho Muyem. Amamo. And no moyano, it will feather to say, Emma Papa Moa, I buy a more parliament and make a crano. I feel crying a moo a better, a more better.
But Mr. Mibusa, honorable Mr. Mibusa, a dear pan, the 1 year ACCA moi, a dear dance here say, a buying a tunani, a dear see more and more dom commercial. At the end of the day, dance here, sir.
Sir, why would it say this over my ship with your better fee? This is not a paper. And I buy per se was not quite Emma Nesha dear 5 year levy a court through. Now, Niako said, Speaker any honor. A year there, Omun Bako, Deputy Speaker Semako Betanakuyem. No, no Trakuyem pair. Omudu do no swati. About 136. Let's say, be doing between any more parliament to be a no. Because parliament stand the orders and the constitution, I bind the bigger to parliament. Now you to vote or so. Now a cosieta peke kurana, Sadia near Togo. If say a majority. And this is Sadia, Makoma Fani say, or Meshes in a bear, or Mete, ye do also. Enti no modi sa semi abe sign honorable atu forcing any honorable question come because honorable question asem modi asem fufu modi abetra this week asem kese na nkasa asem nu akatangasa ye mu atanwie ye asem wa appeals court in your decision enti na wo ka say we twa ntro akyere aban anase police for anase court. You for the perjury, no. I'm charging me.
But what about Obi Obe argue say na say motina se from Momra shebe fearful for we are motina say speaker album bag be yemo speaker motina se for no asem we man musu ti say the one kasa we di announce no na eguso e so e wo eye asem ni bia ho atemu nyamai na enye normal practice e wo asem ni bia say wabra atemu obi mai no asem no fufuro bi timi beka o me de tansa oni akro na yedi na asem
asem we ayedi say ye kawie na frache e bad na but me charge na as page na say what charge no asem ye ko kawie na say wadi bi ma charge na asem say
but the question is say wo hunu bi da wo wabra bo mu say asem wo court na wabra yedi asem ye nya nwie ye no na ye de fufuro nso abeka ho
and no, ubet me, I wabra when you new evidence different from the evidence that we know.
Yes, I know.
There be yes, here.
Okay.
And yes, and two. This ebia the pakrono. Asema area between no no. Asefu from the bano, different. Ebia obopo. Why am Robbie Waha? But Sasema would have to court now. The panel put to defense. Say, I have not done that. Electoral Commission and Kasa declare me. Sending court parliamentary candidate. Why appeal was hard so? And I didn't think I'm moving. Emma court process in exhausted. Enko CP. Emma yen kase. Assembly there. Ya ka mana kusi se de baye ni na mo asembia maka but the moment we get say a dream be actually. Never me, you look at it. Say, Omonam, tomato say, yes, property be one India, our session on into the other confirm. Wouldn't say member of parliament. Wouldn't me serve no with any criminal proceeding. So I'm going to a parliament and as of free parliament, equal the fee.
Yeah. Come on,
Ghana constitution.
That's right.
Ghana constitution. It's in the other way I say you can serve the summons on the speaker. Not speaker more. Yeah. Or more quiet and a woman man.
But when
I didn't come to
good. Mono a one mono or more mode a crater and a coffin from down on a one.
A police for a buying a show Mokotopa. So when yes, I'm Quatadi.
It's Yaban and now will go to constitution. A day and a mobile constitution near any matter of fear, Monsier no said the city, a day and a mobile national dia na attempting an hour and one saka.
And I don't agree to our leader. I draw the attention of the government to it. What can our fear? And the train say, Yako Parliament in the last year, Yako Parliament in the Behani BC. I was asking me. But the Mekano say, so my journey say, Ometi and no manaswa. Min can't show me say, yes, you were a software, a malam for, and in Kahu away and them. Yes, so. Ye koye kutu vienim abom paye omoti na makuswa omo no masubeti mienu
no edie na be masa ade na ba
ni de men kan kire o me kan se omo nima omo nyai ni omo ye nyina ni entra se adwube ni enye adwuma no se Ghana for nkasa ma adwen mu no share that to aba eyi ma shibedwa eye 137
but I didn't know the way abom hu fi se na no me ne wotrase wo Tvxyz and na manfo tie o Power FM Dwabo Ase dwumadie ya ase emma wo ka se mo numbers no e ka ba kokra mpo a se mo se dabi to 11 eti ade na bi se e pusu mo
oh yeah the 137 yeah number 137 there. You know, Parliament ya ko vote no. But the ama asema ha adwen yan say yenyantie yenya sutre say apart from we no omo yo madwen say omo sa a police for bisa omo invisible forces data forces na ayeyi na nsane ne ya deploy ekutoni ka hwa omo from police headquarters pepper spray Tvxyz anything ka wo say omo mra bra hye be fie na ekoba say ye beto abai na say SMP na ekitikitia na omo fa hye yen minority for so me come omo to say
o adansidie bi e kire se ne wo kan ampampa e no kre
maza me ka asem nchiro
yes honorable
utra ukoshe kukuam etu adwen a saa na manfo so hye kukuam etie ne awuka
e na kire
na me ka kire o me be so moti ase parliament here wa ye side no you were in senior intelligence officers. You are among for my security heads. You are among for my deep police da. You were mumpia yenso intelligence in kawani yejuma. Enti ni omu ye bia no ye nitriam. Hwe me nim support for you na to nyem se o si dental romanti ade so me hunu mu. Hwe ade o so mu bia ye hunu mu. Bibi omutna ehihye nyina no nyakopon adwen nyakopon ne yemu nyakopon onankasa ne ne yemu no oma dansini ekohye ho eyi kire yen
ba o pick intelligence bi
na Kofi Kinata kae no yadida no momo awmachi no mo hihye nso nyakopon ebetwetwe ni nyina mo maye.
But as a member of parliament and with your intelligence bi sa no na emu ya wona na won hyeda ntiasia kwan bia ni wa betima fa so na wahunu nie ntia bibisa eboboba especially IGP so I down for mutimi frɛ no
your leadership as a trade. Parliament ejuma through leaders. Your leaders draw attention of the marshal or the head of security or parliament.
Okay.
Yainaso. Yakase. Ubia on your parliament security, they are either police and as a parliament security. I be who anywhere within the chamber will cite him contempt of parliament.
Very well. Honorable, answer number one. Dabe na E11 no hon komo ehun abato ehun abobo no dabe na be koso.
Me no kan na otwe you almost say fie there Minister of Finance e ba be withdraw bill law de ba first no. Na wele fufuro. Parliament is share mu no. Se odi bill na tafache e kabi ba and now say a basse is so correct bibia and your parliament be correct amount one can say so obey withdraw that let a bill no now one correction no now we start believe for nti obele a finance committee now finance committee na koye ho adwuma omuko ye ho adwuma mo report raba ni a debate a na vote was so
okay
nti possibly no next week and the whole instance some party it be bet me a baby but this week there the Friday will be withdraw no leave for it has to be referred to the finance committee.
Okay and komo bi koso mama njo adwenche hotel ansana mama akọ yentua demonstration na ba bekoso yawa da ya wo emabri ya na mo homne so no se normal bebre koso wo man mu ensem fatanti aban panifo ne mo amanyofo no mo fix your mind no wo mo say eya amanyofo bi na nya wo mo ye kire bi no mo kwa akoye no mo de wo mo mpese wo mo de wo mo ho bagim san komo ye koso hunu nsai
oh na se makacho se MPP for the say wo mo de asofo ko mo to asofo wo mo to asofo mo to ahemfo na feed the country from 19 no muntu minto
wo pa che se ya to mo
oh na se wa wuti ne ko so se o mo ankasa mo apai ya to bi nti san kofo no asese o ma adwen ene o ma no nti aban we de o de eboa to bibia so o kana ho wo kwa me o ma wo kwa beto
but ade ba kwa me won say ekwa wode ne ho asi wo say wono de anya manyosem no ye so o si gina bi say ya enya ne sa no pepepe so o si gina bi say almost fix the country for no almost da almost aye abanyosem almost me contest election unte yes enu nti na afa bi kono ena afa bi so aka efa na o maka no ena asi sa gina ye we
nti me de mama gya mu say enyo nwa say akosi ni sa because me see say sanka omo dwen Ghana ho pa so no mo hia afia oma obia enya asa adwen na aka adia Ghana fo nyina esu hu Ghana fo nyina obia min hu Ghana ni bi apart from obi o wa ban mu obeka say sa levi ojitum obia e kasa tia ho nti e de na mo eku a mo ho se mo pese Ghana nyoma enku yie ye ka ho asema sa de we nko amore mu sori kase ye de ye nsori ntia na je se bibia dane
but so mon gaso
so mon bi take machine num
so mon gaso mon nsori ntia e ade obo dada je say ye kire no mo say ye amadwoko NDC na ekwe na ne nti o mo kwe no o mo hunu no say amanyosem no mo kwe nti o mayi o mo
enye NDC for na asomu Ghana emeburu na sorry ye na NDC for say the sooner Ghana meburu isu yeso tafache Ghana fonti ene wo ho nti sadia de ntuma ebo mu dia no na ene mu nyina esu na ya bomoden ya yese ye be ma aban interskoko akira aban se na ya ta yi levy o pese o be sa amanfo koimi na ka bo twa nti se one kasa enye about whether it is NDC the leader and also be the leader it is about the omoye ne omoye no se boawa ana se ade a wusuji tum se wujidi a emfa ho se NDC na ye emfa ho se MPP na ye emfa ho se CPP na eye ACP na eye at the core. What is the objective? Objective in the here.
Okay.
Na nyet tafrache. You see, the message is important than the messenger. In this particular instance.
Okay.
Look at the message, then look at the messenger. If you look at the message is as equally important as the messenger. But in this particular instance, share message, share objective, share mission, men share tafrache, omo kahu. Na say nya in this phone kwa na agisade na fajatum concerned teachers ne Ghanaians agiatum and motor rider association agiatum mobile network operators ne mobile sellers ne nka omo Ghana for do na agiatum market na agiatum it is Ghana for nyina agituma na mo say mo fix the country for no ye interfrate nyoma hia Ghana for e na isu ho a adenta mo so mo nka o me enye e na mo hwe amanyosem
very well.
NDC for what affect you.
Absolutely not. Affected, but your fancy honorable Edwin Neelanty van der Poy. That's a papa. Yeah, come so before me kono. This ya no me intel ma piki intel bi na ha me pa misreza obema me kwan a. Okay.
Me mo show. E wo akankasem eni nkankasem. Na manfonte.
Yenti we honorable.
This ya me ho advert bia. Yes is ye ton Labadi Beach Hotel and La Palm Hotel. Saturday way, Matthew Canada. Share Omaton trade fair. Sankofu, almost property owning democracy for you. As the Toma a hanya keke. On some ton, Sa hotels me no emomo. It's naka omafa asasi from trade fair kusi punano. Naka omunkofo. Sa state capture agenda na e wasa omo ejade document no no enwa no mukura mu na America asisu ne say a huge hotel to sell La Palm and Labadi Beach Ghana for sika any this year it is 100% owned by Senate is so me any mama me papa anu nyina pension and into bois NDC yes Senate Oma shedala ne down and on pese omoto ma omo Saturday Mr. Ghana for nyina say ye resist
okay
Senate a good investment COVID na ma hotel e Ghana hanya na wi ase nyina aduma kofam COVID beko this is not an investment abeka say egu COVID beko hotels there a month for beko hotel de bia enti hotel aduma be sa sorry nyanse bia ni ho a e say abai e so ton adewe
okay
e so chestnut e mani ton me panya fai gamere gadam bi ame ho shipo fe na bia na ka ho snit bia hotel Labadi Beach Hotel ke La Palm Royal Hotel aho ame de gba me advertise aka me ho sha me to ame ho ame he ne wo piachi ame ho tree for mu bia na me ho show na le hotel se nyu apitai na me ko da ka je me fe aso ame no ne ame we be ko ake ejade am man ame no Ghana sport farm ame no ni e wo no so ne Ghana no ame he ame fe ejapa amai wo good fe bia na ejade American Bassinet hotel bela uno la won gbe nya wo ti ase la dade ko to pon nya wo ti ase si ame host snit be a La Palm Royal ke Labadi Beach Hotel
okay very well
no man ni ka anya ni no
twa o mani aba se sa na ye ka no no mo over na o you adon e da ase pa Honorable Edwin Neelanty van der Poy and our tenant member of parliament about the Ododio constituency near cost Nina for 11 no near cost from Rashabia Fie Susiaba say Dom Kuma Rashabia Fie no as a buying fair coin be so tata on said a bear or better to one number so Nina and Coma and also Ebo Baba you say university students and be yetche sa yetche no so yeni edi echi anopai ewo Dwabo Ase dwumadie so bia wo bia that's what you know and so but quickly Healing Hands Wound Care Center make kamfo ni amount na ne yenti me yes and say kuro bia tu na no yes surgery bia akoye enti ama ekotwa bia beda ho ana say kuro bi da ho a what they call Healing Hands Wound Care Center said omudi no esie no omo ba ye omo na omatimi ayi sade we afiri ho efri dwada kosi memenda omo ye adwuma anopa no nso kosi awie anwumere mu ho no nan okoteshi First Junction omo ne teshi Melcom no enedi enimhwe obetwa frɛ Healing Hands Wound Care Center was 0553248970 and 0553875882. Healing Hands Wound Care Center. Also, we heal your hand quickly. Christian University College, Ghana Christian University College. You are pons from Kwa. Etite a man for more mabayam penny pana. Dia bakwe de woman say, "What was yan tete keke?" Yet osumsu wura it courses a hodwo say accounting marketing sinitra and send juma. Ningina ya courses a omoye our Ghana Christian University College. A free grada kosi, a fiada courses wo and a so a weekend courses said na what we beso kosuadia. Almost sandwich courses and a year for video so you better online courses. It admission forms is CA our Ghana Christian University College. I'm a denta dodo contemporary so wait to our friend 0204 069 583 and a 0576 533 307. Ghana CU was say advancing excellence in transformational leadership. Medical Catch say Esnafo South Member of Parliament Honorable Eric Opoku obefia yeneno ebedi nkomo enchebia. But answer na no yentu brikanian called Dr. Boja na yenkwaje nkratoe but with Tvxyz nkratoe CCA.
We are Obia Betia Nidia, Sanya Baya or Mai Beko Yanim. Because for what you're doing, Sanya Mekayano, Oshe unemployment, Kano, Na Yetimi train, I'm afraid, Sanya Baya once one Bejina had to send a Ejina Hay. When ya Jumapa 1 year. And as a one starting with Juma, then they are stress on public sector employment, So general unemployment they at 13%, and unemployment between the ages of 15 to 35, almost 19.7%. But every universities near our Banchester between the age of 15 and 24, unemployment is 32.8%. Say indignity I intimate use one energy near the one and then I say as a chasso na yako. Necessary nina yeso eduma as a na yede Ghana ko fa kwa SSA. Inti yina as a rally behind our red, gold, green, make the black star shine. Tackle our needs, not depend on the West. As Margaret Kaya and also our free at the market, avoid the IMF. If so, Nimsenia IMF same year. Enti Sikaya every 1.75 Aya Kaya no. You better home. Send a bear definitely Parliament wait here. I will pass within the next few days. Send a bear, you bet me a share as you manase. And I also echo forward no ABA finance one so as I say by home. But sometimes you call Parliament, no man, no own person nipping home, and son away to her. And you ever balance it. Na ya consult ye. But Mr. Ramon, send ya baha ya no more bonkomwe. Monsumon country now for no. Say Jumapa near Pester Yadia. You better report on a quarterly basis. Man who send you this, you used to Musikano. Now when I'm shy, na am build this great and mighty nation.
The Wishemuse Sa a Koyane and Penifo being so sorry a cassettia 11. Send ye see with talk tax to me where Rishim said, Yet the 11 in Susuba. Wu adwumabia emom aban kra ene eye nhyehyɛ ya ebe ma amanfo dodo na eyusu abɛɛfo kwan so adi nktaho sɛ eye dwadie sɛ eye adesua sɛ eye apɔmuden empo sɛ eye kuayo ye hye ne nyina kena emu kena na yafa abɛɛfo kwan so ne ade aye dwadie titru ye mpɛse ye de sika ebedi dwa ye pɛse obia use digital financial services yibi either mobile money, credit card, debit card, QR code. Abefo hyehyɛ ya eni bebree. Aye pese ankwankwe nyina eyusu abefo kwan so edidi wondwa. Enti yenuanom wo musuro so mo adwuma begunu. Me ameda saa asuye anu emehyɛ mo bose nhyehyɛ ya yedi egu akwan mu no. Afi kra na ebema adwuma no etumpon na akonkan. Na ya trem na ya bre yesusu sika kasha ye yusu no bebre no ya pese ye teso na ye fa abefo kwan so mo edidi yendwa ene ebo yembra enti nhyehyɛ na ye no betrem mom emmensei ebehye mu ekina baabi omudi saa edwumakuo yi bi etuo yi bi ba ye no so ye hu ohawo kakra eba wo ho no enti yen yede aba yen hyehyɛ ni mu ya yen hyehyɛ ya ebeyi saa hawo no dodo na free ho
100 na ya exemption no that is based for those at the grassroots car ye raising no
emra saying
between 3 to 500
between 3 to 500
yes
amabotwe tewu pacho matemeda wase
ade ya aban dia ben me so na menti ase kura and me ba ha na mwakyerɛkyerɛ mu na mwate ase eti sɛ ya anyere ye ho na ye kɔ IMF ya wa hwɛ ye kura ne yakɔ ka kyerɛ ye sɛ ye nkɔgye homosexual too efiri sɛ ye nsa kɔhyɛ omanu ye ni hwɛ ka na emom ne amensra kakra ne sadeɛ bi a wo sa ye kakra ebi sɛ ye me ye kɔ nkran kɔfa ne ama na ga ka no dum ye ya mobile money ne ye ne de ma wɔm eti yadaroma ye tria ha na de ma no de onu so de be kwa yi no be sa tria so eti ka munye de bibi kakra ma ye
comparing the expenditure there's going to be a deficit of 12.5 billion. So why don't we tell Ghanaians that we are taking the levy to cutting the deficit but promising Ghanaians that this levy is the panacea to our developmental projects. Meanwhile, your government over the past 5 years has in excess of over 400 billion, but we cannot pinpoint how we have transformed the lives of people. My second question.
I hope that is the last question because, as mentioned, you can ask at most 2 questions.
According to the Auditor General Report 2020, Australia Aban when you got over 12.8, we're getting for 4. Now, Pierre reports oil is down over 2 billion, we're getting for 4. And the woman 14.8 billion. It's the argument that Mama said, very close, matter what you do. You can answer Imam for, let's start off for, answer our for. No one pay, man, and now the level. Now, from now, what 2020, 1 chemical. The way you started that you
Yo, Kaki. Kek, some may acknowledge in a nearborn some man. Kek, a NDC constituency communication officer. Why region? And to why dear pass, what's me about?
The position of the vice president one day. No, stop come ask me. Now, you never saw. Now, the government vice president one day. What's the now over there? What taxable? Now, America said, okay, oh yeah, Sikano, whatever tax. On yes, because
past year, the endless national campaign, then our found but it seems that 1 year being required for government. Why is there? President at time also read the only seat there. Or may it tax there, and no new year. So what's a color of boy? But actually, for free get spending for the past 4 years, I'm going to done it to this. From a man expecting that the president and the minister to obey one for corruption. To cut down costs, more ordinary than this, we are in difficulty. But now, every day they are president already there. All of us already a private jet or look for UK every week.
Me pacho, Mr. There be me want to ask so abisa question no. And so me pacho who question now, no one specific. So question here. Can profligate spending hello, Mr. Mumahanyedi. Mr. What can profligate spending vague? One point is say A, B, C, D. And to me more ask you a question. Now so make sure say specific. So I don't know one year no the other.
I'm going to what I want to tell all of you.
And to a question back compacho. Mr. Mohayendi, me pacha Hanyedi, man, miss a question. Mr. Mo.
One day, our mother, the president, will be Bibia, Yatia, says, mobile money, I buy, you know, but when we have a class, empty and far to mobile money, it's one city, almost a cigar for. It's one penny, one way, Yanni, answer was yes, Mitia radio power, Oba met natural radio station, Mitia Kaya. I don't say, another say, all two, I mobile money. Yes, he got a bank and so that's not so time. Hey, dear Bentia. Edianti no aya yesa na nado so so wo bibianti mesra na nado one ba wo nya wo pay ade Ghana MPC fo de nyina wo pay e betumi aya Ghana ye yesra na nado won ti se sika no so wo fanye Ghana ye ye hiafo ade ye ti hare ade aye ton wo beton ade abekọ fie bodu okra na wa nya 10 cedi ba bia ne ye mabedam pro ade ye nyi kunu no ye ni prafo ye maame ye papa ne ye sika kakra no ye sende a wo saati ye dia ada na nado opese ye nwo wa Ghana ha on de on kan kire ye ahiafo wo mu pa etu won hye bibi eti ye sika na da bank ne dia e ma ne ti su mo ba mani ne ye sa aduane ne dia na nado onya nyame wo ntonsu
say member no raise adwe ho the best thing is go and oba ko share telecos next now mo je 1.1% Ghana for nyina accept the dada so mo service aba ye tua 1.5% the dama telecos and to go and stay behind them must say mo 1% na mo je pay 50% from so mo face mo nya 0.5 no na say m1 mo fan ko bi a 1.5% no no out of it maybe 50 which is 0.75%. No waje. No why you are my government na you unpopular. O MPP anymore say Akufo Addo so go MPP abana na. I said second MPP we there in fact bomb power. O ma me abre. Me person me use word bi. Ye te Ghana hai. Development ben wo mo ye ma me amete hai. Development ben. And so mo pene say Ghana for no mo nko fairness enkonchia You know more kwantua. Finance Minister Kufuado. Those people they are saying that you know more kwantua nyama. Omo kobodia. The omo person omo ye with D11 no. Omo kan chantua. 1 year omo je ne so omo amfa nya antoa nkuom. 2 omo tia add my special tax what do you call luxury tax. At the bread my Ghana for you for 1 year. Says can omo bu hu akonta Ghana ni be. Omo bu says the same thing they are going to do the same thing. Now at the end of the day omo wi ara makata say Ghana for nya ntum. Enti no omo year from no omo fisi Ghana for 1 year. It will never hold. For their political interest, they are going to tell Ghanaians say, by then, no much innocent Ghanaians, says Kawisi and another team class. It's if I saw be any so. It's only I'm quite telecos one, almost service providers. Almost chance, no increase the 0.5%. No, we are no quite 50% the film, no 0.75%, no fine dome, no copy your toe. Nay, yes, young Sunchiato. Now, even a mile or my young home or quite the sample, no Muchiato. Now by finance minister, almost toilet, no more be any own business now, almost Tiano, Emma Scanner, Manchester or Mopa. Come make us all mummy toilet, now on to one will be uncle free. Yes, send Ghana for foot. But with time, no Ghana for a moment. But the MPP some MPP are unpopular. I know the MPP. God say you may year for the past 6 years. My MPP bar power no man I waste. No man I waste. It's but talk of Katesia. You be say and say the work free abanachi. But I see a Ghana for. I see a Ghana for. We shouldn't be political. Yenye Ghana for. No MPP, no NDC, no CPP. We should have one goal as Ghanaians.
That's right, your boy, about Power 97.9. You go ye didn't come off your sika seven to the Moody's ne SMP ne Fitch Fabeka. Niagara for one Casamo Cafa ye sika semo and at the Ghana binds who walk for Wabra. What day to your Como Satina ye levy and on the bet magie and ye levy sika you been here from here 6.9 billion Ghana cedis. Question is say acquire na ye fast or digit one. And I say said ye CG 2 Ghana no. Sa kwana ye betima fa so ede sika wo ya hwehwe abra ye wabra ye sika sem aginsem ya na ama poma checheku ebedi sa nkomo no sisi ame so
you ba kwa me maso me wa Tvxyz so ye mfa nchia nkomo Ghana for ya wo mo hwe ne wo mo so etie wo 79 FM so anope ye nkomo no se de wedi kan wa ye ni no efa to ho wo hwe wo mo nya akwanya hwe TV ne de wo mo hunu town hall meetings ahodo ye ni nyina no adwe ni nyina ye se de bo cheche Ghana for am ya teto ase any here se wo si twa to we ni fa 11 ho but ye hwe no eto in general ya e wo si twa ye ka to kra no a ene de na ye mo a ye de ani sie so wo si twa to no ya na de na wo si hwe e de free ye ho no mo nsa na to no ye twa e de amana de na wo se ye nso so ye twa to ama ban no ye hunu free aban ho nsa na ye twa to no e de ama ban wo de no so to nchen ye mfa so be na wo to ye twa so e de ne ma ehu hia se wo si twa to e de eboa e mo man no etumi ekona ni mweni afoforo bi e na no pay ya tena se ye ba bedi nkomo bi kwa na nim na kwanya ba se wo se ma kwan ma ofre na so ye wonti ase fa to ho wo fe na obisa e ma kwan no afre na fe wo so do question na se wo se misa e de abana tell answer na anopai wo mo agya mo ya aboafo mo tayechi wo edwumadi mu ye bema wate wo mo ho nsem no ye pani ene ni bedi enkomo anopai ye Ra Kingsley ajenku Hayford papai ninim ne dadada first no agya maybe esme nkoye brofo health show nti agya mi wie ya na wo mo so abeto aso KNK na wo mo de aba abeto aso was Star FM so na easy and anope ma se share no ha se ni no ebedi nkomo a chartered accountant or a chartered tax advisor or so your investment banker anope wo be boya me ate eto ase era akwaba
enia
na de kin se timi ase isa se to ho asem ya na abayi a Ghana fo nyina ye hunu ne ye ho 11 se to ene de aba already so ye twetwa to dada na se be ya Ghana fo benya ntiase wo to ayetua ho nti na ama ye me aboa aban atuato na me ho akohia sa no pay ye ne edi enkomedi ka kra ni bebi sase ka se eto taxa na ye besi echese.
Okay, I mean, I'll try to combine.
Oh, the fa. You better try so achieve my meeting for it.
So, let me just start. Say, tax itself is more of like a levy.
Okay.
And I say, a buying, and I say a chrono. Decide to say, you know, you're in to boa. Na into fan ma or minor, and you can see, na bibia and your fit. And this into boana union. Sento buana yetoton so bia ntwebia ana say ebema omano ana say krono and impuntu weba so I say into bobia I say even ye cross no cry war a krono per se tumpon ya na ohene to make us obia tua 11 cedi na yentumi emfanye impuntu juma e kromo so no na more of a levy like yema obia you impose on people to pay and no imposition no individuals, that myself, nipa as a person, you have to pay. And so now, so entities and individuals pay taxes throughout the levy. Okay. And that is one way government finances. And then another source of revenue could even fine. Let me even move to fine, but not here for punishment. Okay. Ya share maybe go say busu abutu ase ni na nkete ba etumi ma the chroniness card ye na mabebre so toward there
sa ne ho asem ba na introduction na kwan be so na wo say fa e be targeting crofobia see hwe above be from 18 years adeko o say they are expected say was omutua to. How should the introduction be like? A quite many so far it was just an announcement to say about the 2 way now, and I said there should be a channel via FFM.
Let me put it this way. Say a tour itself started actually. Let me give some around 1943, British colonial government, say there was cost of administration running the country, moving up and down. I say a boy. So that is where they started bringing about the tax system. Even 1852, there was an attempt on this poll tax. And no, yes, so be into 1 shilling. If you be a 1 shilling to me, but even the introduction of it, it's say uncle, there was a problem. Okay. Because the people also decided to resist. There were some weakness in terms of the collection and the procedure. So tax, it has history. In a way. But the idea is for you to be able to get Sika out of here in Puntu Juma. Now, okay, I can't be a fast. And no, for tax, and let me put one. There's one principle within the tax system. Okay. There's something to equity. If you want to bring tax, say whether it is fair. Okay. The equity part of it, the fair. Whether it is fair, say obey according to Nahodin. So even when we move into that equity, there's also different systems. For example, we have whether the tax is a regressive, and I say a progressive, and I say proportional. 3 issues. So every country, all over the world, your tax that you introduce will run through this system. So can be all the tax bar, and so whether it's progressive, regressive, and proportional. I guess a progressive, it means that in a regressive, it has 2 impacts. In fact, you track it to the only tax no more. The always you can tax. Because for example, we could talk, you knew so in any skin. When I was why is all talk. So we could talk Corolla, we could skinny with my Corolla. That tax is more regressive because when you need to win this car, but when you why we are not going pay 0, which was 60,000. Or say carry a phone 2 years 0 a poor man. So that tax is more progressive, and so in a proportional is more flat. And now we say this VAT is one of proportional tax because it's a flat. In a way, 17.5 and now your excise duty the same, import duties the same, and also be shirt fine tax also be. So we need to look at it from that side. even and then the progressive one, let's say, do more no. It's about income tax. Individual say, my age money tram. Kabun said, dear, who could share payroll now? More accountants, ne officers. Who shall who pay one said, Obia, Tria, or Jim Mo Tiamo. To be 20,000, the tax will be 5,000. Obi 1,000 for tax 100 cities. So that is the progressive nature. So it brings that kind of fairness, the equity. So any attempt to bring taxation, you have to look at this principle. That's the first. There are a lot of them, but this is the anchor. It holds. We introduce people say there's that acceptance. People are okay, and then it works. So the equity and then the proportional and the progressive nature is critical.
But without a tour, can a society and answer on mine a bit to me any? Say I a tour. And for tour, Matai Bibia, Honsebia, a tier tour, higher tier tour, how much without it.
Let me say this. I told you when there's OBI creating a road.
Okay.
Where you road no fast. I could so more damn there's so creative of you. And yeah, can film because we share even power plants are my year. Nipa back to me.
Okay.
Inti may be or nipa back to me even was said
here. So
policing of this country. The cost of running police in this country. Nipa couldn't even finance. So there's that belief, say, once you earn income, two things will happen. A portion of that income must support the society. At the same time, when you donate, you donate to the everybody must see the need to donate because a corner of fast will be a year. And we are moving to new areas. They have and showing you and when you then you baby year for. She can't hear the buy. In this obi at the taxi be bar. Nanya ne boapayo. In fact, anybody who introduces tax here has a clean heart. Trust me. In his mind. Or share a near my or money. And then be Yanya a behagin, Nakumamuno, or so. And then Mumma 4,000, Mumma 10 billion, and come in finding them with Mamuna. So anybody who is bringing tax has a clean heart because it means a percent in Yamakoyi. But what are they ban? In America, there's equity and there's a proportional, the regressive. I say that, I say Hodu, these are the key issues. And Hodu people say you have challenges and then you may have the difficulty.
I have friend who joining your Tvxyz to Power 979 FM. So I near Kingsley Ajenku, a Hayford, and a Edin Komoy, chartered accountant or sounds a chartered tax advisor, and I feel a investment banker. I can for ya itria wo memo fa so ye wo so ene hia se wo se itria to ba bia ya chechi mu aba bedru no so maybe hia to to de adwuma oman a ye ntria to na ye se wo se me no mienu yankase ye boye kwan na ye fa so yankasa ye twie nsuo de ba efie yankasa ye twie nkanea de ba efie ya hoode be so de ane aye ne ya hoode nso nti wo saban boye bibia ye biam ne hia saban so ya sene one way or the other na aban betumi aye na eye eto a ye tria no ene de eye ena ebema etumi akonanim we yenhwe e-levy ya de abaka so obi ode eto ba bia no nipa no has a clean heart and so wakoma pa enti no introduce eto eto no so in the ode ba e was ehwe equity en wa cheche mu ne ade on the part of this current situation we move with e-levy ne ade no do we see that equity no?
Well, I think sir it's a very complex issue for now, and I've tried not to talk about it, but like I said,
no, fun on the educational basis.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. Anybody who wants to bring side tax has a good heart.
Okay.
To say, oh, here's the case of development. Now the tutu will be a hoton. Now, like I said, no, all the tutu the equity principles and the various tax systems because you have direct taxes and indirect taxes.
Okay.
And so when it comes to direct, it's imposed on events and the income of the individual. And the indirect is on goods and services. So the key question will be, is it goods and service?
Okay.
So if it's goods and service, then can we impose a tax on it? Now, if you look at the e-levy as it stands, and the way it is. Let me give an analogy that will be clearer. It is saying me ton me wo me phone and pese me ton e me ha na pese me ton ma na wo tuaka ana say ese me de ma na tuaka. How do I get to you? E bia na okumase na wo say me pay delivery company na o deliver mama. And you know be so mo no deliver their mama. Now for using that delivery van, there's a charge. Okay. And you know, with my tax, or with my say or charge me 10 cedis. And the me trace canamo, but delivery van be charge me 10 cedis. That is a service. Okay. So the data platform is like a vehicle by which I can move money to you. Yeah. So if I look at the tax principles as it stands, if you are doing the movement, you cannot tax the value. Okay. Rather, there must be the charge. And if they charge just the platform charges, some will transfer charges. And the other charge 1%, and that 1% that's the service that you tax on it. So I have a difficulty in that principle because I'm a professional. Yeah. So I look at the principles and see. So, like I said, it's a good heart to raise revenue into our server, but it must sit on some principles. Okay. So that's why I said around the poll tax, it has effect because of the mode of collection and processes. Anybody who has the history should know. Okay. In 1852, they resisted and the people did not because of the mode and arrangement of collection. Okay. So when there is that challenge, it doesn't sit on a certain principle. That's the difficulty. Like I said, anybody who wants to bring it, yes, you can, because electricity provision, water, hospitals, these are schools. It's serious matter. We need it. Without it, something will happen. That's why I say, for example, you have to pay salaries, the cost of running this country. If February are buying to salary, it will be chaotic. In fact, I've seen you tag other people asking packages and the rest. So where will it come from? If God does not get this revenue, in fact, we have lost revenue. By now, we've lost 1 month. It's serious. It's serious. But somebody will say, why? Fine, if that's the case, but it is also good for us to debate and get it right. So I believe in consensus. Let us discuss this and agree. And I'm sure so far so good. Everybody, there's a good faith on everybody. I'm sure there are discussions behind the scenes, and nobody should underrate that. There are discussions. The idea is, as I said, in here, there are idea. Remember, that's the difference.
You bet to us by a phone lines now to you a question via for tax and taxation who I mean and then for be a firm a 12 a 12 education and not ye pay into be a one tier 12 obia can be for taxes who I won't tear say that will be winching when you are Kingsley or her. Now, if anybody is annoyed in Chimwa, Yanko, Nine Margaret in Yanko. Maggie, good morning. Hello, Margaret, good morning. Morning. But your work, dear. But you and I'll pay question Ben now my into it. But your okay, baby free light. Light. Yes, for you. I mean, person me be saying say, "Oto okita osika, oto ulai prepaid no, no taxi o. Okita sika 200. Okita diwa 8. Yenti ase. Okay. Okay. Two so who say ye light ye tons so ye tie to wo ho ana. Okay. Okay, you. I don't pay a chair. I shall my food. You know, young Kwama good morning. Good morning, Yamia don't be able to Kwama Sama for here. Never pardon. You are not power to food. Yeah, it's you. And I'm paying to you. By my account, better maybe something. Oh, my, oh, man. Tax na airton man and I said, oh man, and the tax is ton. Yeah, the tax airton man and I tax me a ton, yeah, to my phone. Taxing, oh my, I will be about you. We are there. Oh, but instead, you see, be a simple to cut a Ghana for about tax. Or how many tax will Am I introducing? Hello, Danny. Okay. Daniel Free. So, Anas, Bole, good morning.
Good morning.
Anas, Vivian Boko.
Vivian Boko.
You. And I'm paying you.
Good morning.
Anas, TV ni so yete wonka anti yenko. Hello.
Hello.
Anas yete opa.
Me pesa me bisa prof. The taxes na yetria on what is the name media phones are you using Netflix na you using almost taxi also Emma yeah vehicles are yeah say who to koya who to lorry say also yeah taxi wo yeah taxi wo me question na because say taxes ni na omoje na die no omodi die 14 no omodi ye
okay
die 14 no omodi ye na omosa ka che the ilezi no omo se omodi betri eso no ejuma no omodi ye no die employment China almost employee because me say no my company me call school
Oh, unfortunately, Anas, last question here. Yeah, last one after your fancy. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Senior, and I'll pay your that's so afraid. We didn't even be afraid free.
Yo, my son, I said, who did Ghana? Yamo 100 Ghana. You can 100 Ghana, no, you would already year. Yeah, over 50 Ghana. The world, yes, it's yeah, over probably Ghana, would ya.
Hey, as a Ben would say, you want to pay that. Say, yeah, dear friend, for the busy has seen what I'm a friend of friend. I seem to be in far course, no, a brandco into a was your babet was so. If you are Sierra Kingsley, a Jinku Hayford, or a chartered accountant or a chartered tax advisor, and after investment banker, and a pay any needing come at their fat taxes home. You're finally grandson, Yemekono, it was set you. Yebeka say a limit to a tour do I introduce at the maximum for say in Piana. Because we'll be for the 20 ton Ghana for a yard also.
Yeah, I think so. In I say a 20 di boom. Anybody who says a young to be now on your ready because I can say unya income a portion support society in you contribute to because Obika say me who she sometimes you have to be fair. A corner or just that